it's about third time I've tried to do this, boss. I know it needs to be done, but God, the amount of interruptions. So let's see, shall we? What do you want me to know? What can I tell? What am I allowed to say? What's important, really? I still DJ playing the song, and has been since I tuned in, plain as the nose on your face. So we're missing something, aren't we? Something that should be obvious to us all, and I just don't know what it is. So you're gonna have to help us here. What is it? Oh, there you go, that's you. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. A passing, a death. 10 weeks. Gossip. Fire sign energy. Problems with a fire sign child. Something not paying off. Lack of teamwork. Lack of solid foundations to start with. So you felt the fear and did it anyway. Because of a nightmare situation. Something that hadn't been settled, that should have been settled a long time ago. Rebelling against everything you ever believed in. And you're talking about the key again. I think Lily has the key. So, those born on the 20th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. And those born on the 22nd, positive energy. A bolt from the blue, something to astonish you. Jumping off that cliff and making your wings on the way down. Turning your back on everything you ever believed in. #20th negative. Can't rise from these ashes because this matter isn't settled. New vehicle. The cancer. The mother. The womb, the breast. The 7 or the 25, positive energy. Ancestors. Accepting that they're gonna gossip. Just gotta put up with it. Equal give and take. Give as good as you get. Don't take action, but be ready for anything. Don't move yet, don't go yet, there's no going back, but don't go forward yet. Professional advice from a doctor, priest or lawyer. Somebody needs to detach, cut the ties. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female. A reunion, a celebration. Well, it is for you, boss, isn't it? A reunion or celebration with the mother. Well, there's abundance here for the mother energy. Was born on the 3rd or the 30th. Living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Mothers are important. The females in your life. Massively important. Joy and happiness. May the 31st. November the 11th. The poppy. The military. Growth. There is abundance. 6 years is mentioned. 4 months, 3 months. Getting together. The smiling deceiver, the water sign, those born Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cuspa, male energy, younger. Don't take action. No action without thought. The answer is no. Wishes and dreams can't come true yet. There is conflict and competition, bickering. Don't get involved. Stay detached. Keep away. There's a drunkard, a water sign, male, alcoholic. Depression. Stuck in stormy waters. Banging your head against a brick wall. No way out. Yeah, people trying to destroy you. You let them get away with it once, so they came back to see if they could get away with it again. The 14. There will be a baby born, a new arrival. You made the wrong choice, we know that. The burden was just too heavy. There is unconditional love. Mother and child. Gossip. Gossip about the mother and child. Something cannot be reborn. Remember that every day has its own magic. There's the inexplicable connectedness we sometimes experience with places and people. Negative energy of the community, social interactions, culture, lack of enjoyment. Something negative there. You brought your card out again. Someone who was trying to destroy you. Theft, loss, destruction, erosion. Somebody's trying to take the credit for your ideas and the effort that you take. Corruption and instability. When the mice card appears, watch out for the tenacious thieves. They may be small, but they can do a lot of damage over time. You may not notice the gradual loss at first, but eventually, bit by bit, they will eat away at your resources and savings, or your health, confidence and goodwill, your peace of mind. Someone or something was draining your time and energy. Somebody was undermining you, trying to take credit for the ideas and efforts that you put in. Instability. Deception, charm and manipulation. Betrayal, fraud, agenda and trickery. The con artist. Using you to further their own agenda. Well, that was obvious, we know that one. $25. The body. Where's that gone? The body is just a shell. But the 25 seems important because you've got it more than once. I am not the perishable body, but the eternal self. The Fool. A time for new beginnings. So the 22nd. Be ready. So this is the message from my boss. Move ahead with confidence because you are rising. The first house represents the physical appearance, how the body works and where the strengths and weaknesses lie. It is the beginning of everything. The first house is also the mask that everyone else first sees. You will soon be feeling your own strength. Although it may feel natural to take over and assert your power, you may need to pull back some. Try not to control or dominate certain situations because that will backfire. More positively, people may feel comfortable now with you as their leader and they won't mind following your lead. It's important that you don't abandon your goals now out of boredom. Presently, you will start things with great gusto, but you must follow up. You need to finish what you start. It's how you come across to others is of utmost importance now and bears greatly on your success. Perhaps you may opt for a new look, and indeed this can have a bearing on how successful you will be. Since this house opposes the 7th house of partnerships, it's a good omen for relationships of all kinds. They are about to mature and become more serious. Marriage may be on the cards, or it may mean that you are transitioning into a better place concerning other people in general. It's also about your physical body. It's important to pay attention to your health and signals your body is sending you. Your body is your ultimate container, the first place that your soul passes into and the last that it passes out of. It speaks of beginnings, of starting anew. It is time to honour your gift. You know it's going to be scary, but do it anyway. It also suggests a position of leadership. When this card turns up in a reading, it may be time to defend something that you value, perhaps your reputation, your authentic self, or your chosen life path. You may be challenged where you must stand by your own convictions. You could have conflicts with certain authority figures, yes, and thus need to go some extra measures to keep a cool head in any given situation. This marks a period of being tested or challenged and indicates who you are and who you will become. Whatever is implied, you must stay patient. All in all, the first thing to consider with this card is how healthy you are and your stamina, and your role as a leader or just as a person who is about to start something significant. The physical body, the head, fluctuations in blood pressure, health regimes, bodybuilding, workouts, improvements in physical appearance, your attractiveness, presentation before the public, the self, the concept of I am, recognition and reputation, personal strengths, vitality, defence, battles, challenges, being singled out, mannerisms, don't get upset, feeling excited, working on your own without help, realising a dream that's yours alone, It will be a solitary path. Issues brought forth from early childhood. A destiny is in the making. The fool, feel the fear and do it anyway. The appearance, the subject of your question. The way you come across, beginning new projects, new starts, the body, the face, you show the world. So, shoulders back, tits out, look the world straight in the eye. Don't let this become a burden. Doesn't want to be a burden. The answer is no. Whatever question you have is a no. You are being called to either pause or say no. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. Hold on till you are 100% sure. Often when we're looking for guidance to make a decision, it can be frustrating not to move to a clear and considered action. However, timing is everything. So not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. You're not meant to know yet. We all go through times known as waiting periods. These times are crucial for our body to regenerate, the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on our behalf. You don't need to be ploughing forward all the time to move forward. A potent yes, when the time is right, will put you ahead in leaps and bounds. So don't force things now, just because it seems like the only option. Take a breather and wait. The waiting is actually very productive. When the time for movement comes, you will be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options aren't clear, do not fear, because this time is a gift. Use it to tend your garden and prepare. Take a rest. Take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for the time in the future. For come spring, clarity will bloom, and you will have the reserve, space and drive to say yes and act more quickly. Say no now, postpone and wait. But at the bottom of the deck is given as an extra word. Boundaries. Put your boundaries in place. It is massively important. Number 38. You are being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first it might only be a little thing and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted or resentful or taken advantage of. Saying no, so keep saying no. And having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. But when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand, and you are able to give freely. If you're not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you're saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need of approval, a fear of being seen in a certain way, or the fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is a second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feeling. Tune into that space and decide what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? Where in your life do you need to establish boundaries? Do it now. Say no. People have been creating this problem for far too long. No more. Cooperation. The angel wisdom suggests that you use your skills and talents for the common good. Eliminate power struggles, conflict and competition which come from ego, desire to win. Cooperation for the highest good promotes harmony and togetherness and draws the best from everyone. Make it your aim that everyone has a sense of satisfaction from the work done. Then you become a spreader of goodwill and harmony. Your angel guidance is to bring people together and explore how you can mutually assist each other. Your attitude of sharing will ensure that you benefit in your turn, for the angels will bless your endeavours. So cooperate, but make sure to keep your boundaries in place and say no and mean it. Thanks for listening, boss. I hope I've got your message across. I hope the numbers have got where they're supposed to be going. 22 is massively important. 25 is massively important. And 20 is negative in a big way. 12 is negative in a big way. 17 brings wishes and dreams come true. The arrival of someone new or the birth of a child. 17.